Transforming Trauma, Unit 9, a workshop presentation developed by Dr. Julian Watchorn on behalf of the Foster and Kinship Carers Association of Tasmania. This workshop received support from the Sydney Myer Fund. In Unit 9 of this series, we'll continue to explore the practice framework developed by the Australian Childhood Foundation. This model provides a way to organise responses to children that will over time help establish an effective relational environment that addresses their experiences. The practice model is made up of the following concepts. 1. Predictable. 2. Responsive. 3. Attuned. 4. Connecting. 5. Translating. 6. Involving. 7. Calming. And 8. Engaging. In this session, we'll be looking at another 2 environmental factors. Number 5, translating. Children who've experienced trauma struggle to build stories of their understanding because of the impacts of the trauma. These children need a translator to assist the process of recalling and remembering. And 6, involving. Children who've experienced trauma often struggle with relationships with their peers. Yet these relationships can be the source of healing and nurturing when developed and supported. Translating environment. Assist children to interpret and organise their experiences. The principles. Traumatised children's memory and interpretive functions have been impaired. Their episodic and narrative memory functions are disrupted, making it difficult to generate stories about their day-to-day experiences or make sense of their past. This disruption can be extended to difficulties with connecting blocks of information within the environment. They feel separate from their present and have no starting point about referencing their path into the future. Traumatised children need help to strengthen their memory capacity. They need support to practice remembering events and experiences. Strategies. Create regular opportunity to review with the child what they've done in their day or week. Support children to generate stories about real-life experiences that involve them. Develop creative activities that record their memories and experiences. Provide chances to maintain continuity from one story to the next. And build stories with them that project them into the future with the qualities they know about themselves today. Other ideas? Use a camera to take photos of activities undertaken by children throughout the week. Ask children to construct the activities in the order in which they occurred. Write or draw stories that challenge children's current absolute self-narratives and beliefs. Have them find examples of positive qualities that they are already in touch with and apply them to a story about their life with different sorts of endings. Outcomes. Traumatised children build better memory for events and experiences. The children will improve their capacity to learn and retain information. Traumatised children engage in qualities about themselves that are continuous and positive, and they build a base for being able to explore their history and begin to make sense in a conscious way about their experience of trauma. 6, involving element. Promote traumatised children's participation in relational activities. Principles. Traumatised children have poor maps that guide them in making friends. They can find it difficult to tolerate the feelings of others and therefore do not know how to respond. They are particularly prone to feeling humiliated in social exchanges because of their previous experiences of shame. Traumatised children often fail to constructively interpret social cues. They may feel isolated and different from their peers. Traumatised children use socially inappropriate behaviour to try and engage peers and as a result are frequently ostracised. Strategies. Help traumatised children identify peers with whom they have some affinity. Provide and reinforce with traumatised children practical steps for taking part in activities with these peers. Provide opportunities for traumatised child to share routine activities with peers. Establish a routine for providing feedback about friendship development to the traumatised child in a low stress environment. Other ideas? Engage children in cooperative team games rather than competitive ones. Assist the children to rehearse social experiences. Role model positive social exchanges with children, and encourage children to help younger children. Outcomes? Traumatised children will feel they belong. They will not have to engage in inappropriate behaviour as attempts to be part of a friendship group, and will be better able to understand social cues in other settings. They will also be less likely to experience peer interactions as threatening.